trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and we're off from Arrowhead. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A second down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down from the 42. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Smith start with a throw here. Complete here to Bowers. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Smith in the pistol. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's a Vegas first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. formation, all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
They give to Pacheco to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He gets it to Rice. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. How many times have we seen this over the years, Brock? Andy Reid is going to go for it. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He finds him beyond the marker. And The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday.
Smith to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to the air. It's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and
Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Back to work after throwing the pick. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He lofts it deep right side. This is brought in at the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Check 58.
From the red zone on first. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here's Smith on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Smith on first down. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Smith on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Genty is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Jack's left, Jack's left.
Again, here's Genty. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, it's a clip. Jack 59, Jack 59, cover.
On 3rd and goal, Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs, 14.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down throw, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Yellow.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
He's back to throw. Hauled in by Gray. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
50-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Yellow. I go up.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. A crucial mistake late, it's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. And the Raiders will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. On the move past the 40. Big man's showing up the yards. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 14.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Clean breakup on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. And that was probably their last gasp.